আসসালামু আলাইকুম। কেমন আছেন সবাই? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। আমরা আবারও চলে এসেছি আমাদের পেজ থেকে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার রিচার্ডকে নিয়ে। ওকে, সো অ্যাজ আমরা লাস্ট লাইভগুলো কন্ডাক্ট করেছিলাম, আমরা আমাদের আইএলটিএস স্পিকিং স্কিলের উপরে বেসিক্যালি ফোকাস করে এই লাইভগুলো করি আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারের সাথে। তিনি আমাদেরকে গাইড করে, এবং আপনারা যদি কেউ পার্টিসিপেট করতে চান টু চেক ইয়োর স্পিকিং স্কিল, আপনারা যদি আপনাদের স্পিকিং স্কিল কারো ডেভেলপ করতে চান, আপনারা যদি আপনাদের স্পিকিং স্কিলের আরো একটু চর্চা করতে চান, তাহলে আপনারা কোনো লাইক হেজিটেশন ছাড়াই আমাদের লাইভে জয়েন করতে পারেন, আমাকে রিকোয়েস্ট পাঠাতে পারেন যাতে আমি আপনাদেরকে লাইভে জয়েন করে দেই, এবং আপনারাও আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার রিচার্ডের সাথে ইংলিশে স্পিকিং স্কিল প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারেন। সো আই হোপ আপনারা আমাদের লাইভটি ক্লিয়ারলি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন। আমাদের সাথে জয়েন করে ফেলুন এবং আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন। সো ইউ ক্যান টক নাও।
Yeah, hi everybody. Hope everyone's okay. Today we're going to talk about doing some describing about certain things. And the first thing I want to talk about with Zahin is if you can describe your idol, somebody that you really, really find interesting, that you think that they are the best thing ever.
Okay, how about we continue the live today, like you talk about your own interest and likings and dislikes. Okay, we will listen to you the whole time.
Okay.
How about that? Because
All
the
right.
last live I did my thing. Okay, so today I want you to do your part.
Okay, so do you want to ask me some questions or?
You can talk up on your own, like about these things, the
Okay.
certain topics. Okay.
Okay. So my favorite, the idol that I really, really admire and would like to follow in their footsteps will be somebody called Stephen Bartlett. Now,
Okay.
Stephen Bartlett is an entrepreneur who created a company called The Social Chain, which is
Okay.
online, which is all about helping companies to develop themselves in the social media arena. He started at a very young age, and he's now in his mid-20s, and he's worth £350 million. So
That's a lot.
it's a lot, but he's understood where he's come from and where he wanted to be and what he thought he needed and to get to where he was. And he realized that after he wrote something down at a young age, like at 16 or 17, he realized that this is not the case. And I was very silly to believe that this is how it was. And he learned as he went along. So he's also very good at making the mistakes, learning from them, and moving on. And he's written a book. Which is the #1 bestseller. He does tours and shows around the country, and his social chain company is growing rapidly. And he's on Dragon's Den in the UK, which is a program where entrepreneurs come in with new products and they do a pitch, which means they talk about their products to the 4 dragons, and they decide whether they would like to invest money in the project for a certain percentage of the company. He is very inspirational because he did it at a very young age. He's still growing it, and he takes on people that he wants to work with, irrespective of whether or not they are very qualified, very capable. What he looks for is somebody that's committed and has the right attitude to do the work. And then he takes them under his wing and develops them and gives them the opportunity to grow themselves within the environment rather than telling them step by step what to do. So he does that, and that has made his business really, really grow. So that's my favorite idol. And if you want to look him up, look him up on Google or look for his book on Amazon. Be very interesting. It's an amazing story. My most memorable birthday. Describe my most memorable birthday. I would say that my memorable birthday would be my 21st birthday
Oh,
because,
that's a long ago, I guess.
oh, thank you. That's a long time ago. Um, it's memorable because I spent it with my best friend and all my other friends. And we decided to have a joint party to celebrate our 21st. And we decided that the best thing to do would be to invite as many people as we could because we like to have a social gathering. We like people to be around us. We like to talk and interact. And we went to a local pub for drinks, and we sat and we talked and we had fun, and then people kept coming in and going and coming in and going, so we got to see a lot of people who wanted to celebrate with us. And then after we did that, we went to a nightclub in the center of a town called Leeds, which is in the north of England. And we went there and we sat in the VIP room, which is upstairs, where there's no noise from the music like it is on the dance floor. And all our guests were allowed to come in as well. And there's a private bar, and we had drinks there with everybody, enjoying the music and looking down over the nightclub, seeing the DJ, having a chat with the DJ afterwards.
It was all arranged for your day, right?
Yeah. We actually, Mark and I, my friend, we arranged it ourselves because we knew most of the staff at the nightclub anyway, because we went on holiday with them the previous year to Spain. So we knew them. So it was a really, really good night. Everybody was having a fun time. The atmosphere was buzzing. There was nobody drank too much. It was not excessive. It was just a very happy time and very memorable because we took loads of photos and we had them so we could, go back when we are our age now and say, do you remember? And what's happened to them? And wasn't it a great time to be able to do that then? And it always sticks in our mind, especially the first part where we were at the pub. That really stuck in our heads because we played drinking games, we ate food, and it was just good to reminisce about our time growing up together because we both have known each other since we were 3 years old. And
Okay.
when we were 3, we were at nursery school together, and Mark's mother used to teach us.
Okay. That's really nice.
It's a really good story.
Yeah.
So my favorite celebration, I would say that there's very many favorable celebrations throughout the year that I really enjoy because there's celebrations, for example, like if there's any holidays that are celebrated around the world. So in any religion, where I work, we have a multicultural
Yeah.
staff. We have a multicultural staff. So we all celebrate all the different times throughout the year. And what happens there is that on certain days, the person whose faith we're celebrating, they bring in a load of food representing that. They tell us a story about why it's important and what they do. And we all come together at work over lunch to celebrate that. And I think that's really good because we learn something new and we get to taste some amazing food, so it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's one of them. Another one I would say would be towards like Christmas time in the UK, not because it's Christmas, but because there's all the lights, the snow, the cold, the music, the all the different shops have different things on at Christmas. All the town centers have different lights, that light up and provide a nice glow and a hue of warmth when you're walking around the streets. And you get time off work where you can spend it with family and friends round a table, talking, eating, and everything else. And at that time of the year, we have a lot of traditions. Me and my family and my friends have a lot of traditions. Like we always go to the same restaurant on Christmas Eve for the last 20 years, you know, and we have all the kids, we have all the adults, all our friends all sitting. So we have a table full of the children and we have a table full of the adults, and we just sit there all night. And the owner knows us really well because we go every year, and they come and sit with us and they give us a round of drinks on the house, and they provide the food and we pay for it. And it's a great time. It's just special because we can be together and enjoy the company of friends and the company of our family. It's really good. And the talking's always good because sometimes you've not seen these people for a very long time. So
Okay,
it's good. Okay.
that's really nice. So Christmas is your favorite celebration, right?
Well, it's, I would say that time of the year. So I wouldn't say it was Christmas is my favorite celebration. I just
Okay,
think
the
that,
whole month.
yeah, that time of the year. So it's like from November to January
Yeah.
is a great time because you have a lot of time off work, and there's a lot going on in all the different towns and cities and the streets where you live, because everybody
Yeah.
loves to stick things outside and celebrate. And that the following days when all the major things finished and it's all the leftovers, and that's when loads of friends go, oh, we'll come to you on Boxing Day, or we'll come to you the next day or the day after, or we should all get together and have dinner and stuff. And it's a great time it's one of the best times, because if it's snowing as well, it's even better because the snow
Yeah.
is really good. It adds to the atmosphere of the occasion.
And a
So,
lot of offers are also going on at that
yeah,
time.
shopping's amazing. The best thing to do is never buy anything until the shops go into the sale. And
Yeah.
and over the last 5 years or so in the UK, the shops have gone into sale before Christmas, the week
Oh,
before. So only a beginning sale, but still it's better than paying full price. So you can buy lots of interesting stuff at cheaper prices, and then you can get those in the last week. So you do everything really late to get presents for people, or like I do, I just get them for myself. You know, so it's
that's
because
nice. Okay, there is a viewer who wants to join to practice his speaking skill with you.
okay,
Should
sure,
I join him?
yeah,
It would be
absolutely,
great, right?
yeah, sure.
ওকে, সো আমাদের সাথে একজন ভিউয়ার জয়েন করেছেন, মিস্টার রায়হান। সো আমরা তার সাথে আমাদের স্পিকিং স্কিলটি আজকে প্র্যাকটিস করাবো আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচারের মাধ্যমে। সো সবাই প্লিজ দেখবেন এই সেশনটি, আই হোপ অনেক মজার হবে, আপনারা অনেক এনজয় করবেন। সো মিস্টার রায়হান, ক্যান ইউ হিয়ার মি?
Yes, I can hear you.
ওকে,
Hello, how are you doing? My name
we're
is
Hi,
Raihan
good.
Ahmed.
Hi, I'm good. How are you, Rahan?
I'm doing great, Richard. Good
Excellent.
to meet you. I
And you too. It'd be good to see you, but I can just see a white dot. But hey ho.
বাই দ্য ওয়ে,
it's
মিস্টার
is
রায়হান,
it all
ক্যান ইউ
right
প্লিজ
if
টার্ন ইউর ক্যামেরা অন?
unfortunately I have a little problem going on. I have some people running here and there in my office, so I cannot
Okay.
join through the video, but I
But
would
it would
love
be
to
great if
practice.
you can do it. Like we could, like, face to face do it. Please
Um,
try
um,
if it's possible.
is I'm sorry, but I think that I cannot turn on my video because there are too many people walking past by me, and I feel a little bit uncomfortable
Okay.
when it
No problem.
comes to video chatting.
No problem. So, your accent and your language seems good. Where did you learn
I have studied at British Council, which is located here in Chattogram, where I live, and I thought that it's been a while that I practiced my English speaking, with someone who's actually very native.
Hmm. I am. I live here. I was born here. Your language is good. Your pronunciation is very good.
Yeah,
Tell me
I
what do you?
tried a lot. Yeah,
Okay, so what
I
do you do
tried.
for a living? What do you do for a living?
I work at a farm, which is also situated here in Chattogram, and I am a front desk executive manager slash a manager of our company.
Okay, so it's an executive.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. I will
executive.
try. I would love to, turn on my video and show you guys.
Yeah,
But
please.
yeah, could you guys like give me like 2 minutes to
Yeah, no
fix
worries.
my? I would love to fix my hair and yeah, because you guys
Make
are
sure you've
on
got
live
some
and a
hair.
lot of yeah. I actually have bunch of hair in. So yeah, I'd like to fix my hair before I turn on the video.
How long will that take? It can't take that long.
It would take a little bit of time, just a minute.
Okay, so do it, and we'll wait for you, and we'll
All
talk
right.
amongst
Thank
ourselves.
you.
No
All right.
worries.
Yeah. That would be great, actually.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, I hope Richard you're enjoying, right?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
I just like to know. I'd like to see him. It's much better to talk to somebody when you can see them.
Yeah, he talks really nicely.
Yeah,
His
he does.
accent is good.
He talks well. You can tell he's been at the British Council.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rahin, I'm sure you can still hear me. You're answering questions like you would do as a comprehension.
I guess he's
Oh
busy
yeah,
fixing his.
he's busy admiring himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I can hear you guys
okay,
actually.
good. So I'm
Yeah,
glad
I'm
you're
gonna.
on. Ah, here we
Hello.
go. Hi, Rahan.
Hi. Hi.
Good to see you.
Hello. How you
Hello,
doing?
nice to meet you. I'm really good.
Yeah.
I'm,
Hello.
I'm
when I
sorry.
say
I'm
when I
sorry.
say
All
sit
my
here, I'm
fish.
Tom Banana.
Yeah. I'm sorry. All my facial hairs are like not on point.
It's fine. I wouldn't worry. Honestly, it's not an issue because it's not about what you look like. It's about what we're talking about. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for this opportunity to
Hey,
Richard
no worries.
and Zahin for
Okay.
giving me
Welcome.
this opportunity to practice my English language skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever
Speaking
you want
skills.
to do. Yeah. So, how long have you been working on the farm, and what do you
Uh,
enjoy about it?
it's a great environment here, and it's been a couple of years that I've joined here. Actually, to be precise, it's been 2.5 years. It's been more than 2 years now, and I haven't kept count the last time I actually joined here, the date and the year. Yeah, I remember the year, but I don't actually remember the month, so I cannot be much more precise about that. But it's been a couple of years, and the environment here is amazing. The people are lovely, and yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
pretty much it.
so did you start there in the same role as you are now, like an executive manager, or did you have to
Yes,
work your? Okay,
yes.
so
No, I did not. I did not get the managerial route, but now that I have shown my work to my boss, he gave me another position to handle, and yes, that is a promotion for me, and yeah,
okay,
that's it.
brilliant. That's fantastic. And what did you do before you joined the farm?
Before I joined, I completed my graduation from a university back in 2018, and after that, I did some freelancing work for some part-time jobs as a freelancer. I used to write assignments for some of the guys who used to do abroad, and yeah, for those guys who faced a lot of problems writing assignments and essays, I used to help them out by just writing those assignments for them because it also helped me in a certain way, and
Yeah,
I did practice my writing skills there too.
no, fantastic. But did you actually write them for them, or did you actually help them out? Because writing them
I
for
I
them.
basically I did write a little bit for them, but yeah, most of the time I did help them out because
Okay, good.
the assignments need to be taught to those persons, or else like throughout the years of studying in an university, they would be receiving tons of assignments, and if I write those assignments for them, and later on if I get busy with my, basically right now I'm doing a job, so I do not write assignments and I do not help those students anymore. So they are on
Okay.
their own. So basically, yeah, I did teach them how to pronounce all the words and how to rewrite the essays once they have the topics.
Fantastic. What's the best thing about your role now? If you can put your
The best.
finger on one thing, what would it be?
Well, it's very fun here to work with these people because the role that I have here is to keep everything in order so that nothing goes out of the box, and the place also requires a manager for assisting them with all the daily work so that it helps them to submit the work much more easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of things to do here besides being a manager at a farm and keeping control and records of all the documents that I get. And yeah, that's
Are
it.
you an organized person?
I am an organized person, actually.
Okay, so
I'd love to say that I'm an organized person.
okay, so how are you? Tell me how you organize things.
Well, I do manage time management. Oh, oh no.
I guess his mic got somehow
Yeah,
disconnected or
yeah,
interrupted.
something's happening. Yeah, no, it's good. No, he's a really good student. He's nice. There's certain things that he needs to work on, but he's doing very well.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're impressed.
No, I am very. He's very good. There's just a few things he needs to tweak.
Yeah. So I'm like giving a brief in Bangla. I hope you're okay. Okay.
So I'm good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's great. You know. Um,
So
so some of the favorite things, some other things that I like to do. So we were talking about birthdays. So a memorable
you can
birthday.
ask him about these things
I
rather
know,
than his work and
I
all.
know, I will eventually, but it's good to know a bit about him. So I'm building up to that. I find that it's much better to talk about something they're into and what they're
Yeah.
doing rather than something they're not.
Okay, he's gone. Like
There he is. Okay. So, hi everyone. I'm going to talk about now something I can't live without now, and I can't pick anything like a phone or a PC or something like that. So, the one thing that I can't live without is a reading book. I need
okay,
to,
that's really nice.
yeah, I need to have a book. I need to read. So I read quite a few books. Oh, hello.
Oh,
He's
oh,
back.
hello. I'm sorry, the internet cut me off.
Not a problem. It's good to
I'm
have you
I'm
back.
really sorry about that. Yeah, we were talking about something.
Yeah,
Please
about
remind me of what we were talking
how
about.
organized you were.
Yeah. So yeah, talking about that, I do prefer time management over everything else because when I divide the works that people has and with that is relating to me towards the hours of our daily working hours, it helps me a lot to manage all the works. So time management, yeah, that is the
Okay,
only that's the only tool that I use in order to manage all the things. And yes,
I have a
managing
question.
time is equals. Yeah, sure. Go
I
ahead.
have a question in relation to time management. So, say for example, you give a task out to somebody. So, say for
Yeah.
example, you give a task to Mr. X, and you say,
All
"Hi,
right.
this is the task I need you to do. You've got an hour to do it." And that person
Uh-huh.
doesn't do it in an hour. What happens?
I give him 20 more minutes,
Okay,
which
and then
is also
which is also going to be recorded as a downward trend to his workflow. Because if a person is sincere and doesn't, but when it comes to work, he doesn't put his effort, then obviously the work is not going to be completed within the given time. So in order for him to finish the work, I would be suggesting him to finish it in the given time. But if he or she does not work properly and does not give her or his 100%, obviously there will be a downward trend going on. The sincerity of her or his work would also be going down. So yeah, it will all be recorded, and we would penalize them at the end of the month. Because
Oh, yeah.
over here, yeah, we have some rules, and we follow the rules very strictly. Because once the person doesn't work with all the effort that they should give, we give them a warning. Can say that we give them a warning. And there are two warnings. Because like, first warning is that, all right, you couldn't give it on time, and it did it did give us a little bit of hamper towards the work that we're supposed to finish on time. So the second warning is obviously the final warning. Because uh, within the given time of period, the work actually doesn't need to be finished under 1 hour. Let's say the work is pretty much needs around 30 to 40 minutes. But as a human being, we do have a little bit of problems when we work. Let's say we use the restroom for 5 minutes. We go and take a little bit of break in an hour, so give them 5 more minutes for that. And other activities such as drinking a cup of coffee, getting a cup of coffee, or talking to somebody else regarding other works, we give them 10 more minutes for that. So we give them an additional of 20 minutes within that hour, so that they have enough time in their hands to finish the work under an hour. So basically, we give 20 more minutes within the hour, which is pretty much a win-win situation for them or anybody. So yeah, that's the
Brilliant.
reason we
That's
penalize them with the end of, yeah, that's the reason we penalize them at the end of the month. Because within the given time, if you cannot do it, you're not set for this kind of job. You must be looking for a new job, my friend. Yeah, I mean,
okay. Fantastic. Okay. Let me ask you a question not relating to work. Let me ask you, who's your describe your idol?
my idol.
Yeah.
Well, that's my idol is not anymore here on earth.
Okay.
My idol is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You may have heard of him.
No, but you can tell me about him.
No, but he's our prophet. He was our Messiah. He's my messenger. He's the person who bought a book that is related to our religion. And our religion is actually very simple, and the way we follow it, we love it. It has no harm, it has no jealousy. Because once you read the book, actually the book is in English, Spanish, Italian, French, any other languages you want it free. It's there already. It's all in the internet.
What's the book called?
It's called the Quran.
The Quran. Yeah.
The Holy Quran. Yeah, you should read the book. It's amazing. It's one of the best books there ever is. It's actually one of the best books for me. And the only person who bought it was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May peace be upon him. He was a great person. And yeah, man, that's it.
Why was he great? Why was he great?
He was great because wherever he used to see bad things happening, for example, a person getting raped or another person getting killed or someone is in pain, he used to always be there for them. No matter if the person is from a different religion or from a different gender or from a different culture, it never affected him. He always used to help everyone out. He always used to think that, nah, he's Hindu, he's Christian, he's Jews, He's a Zionist, he's a whatever, however it is. Yeah, he never used to think that, oh, he's black, he's Asian, he's red, he's blue, he's white. No, I'm not going to help them because they are all different kinds of people. He used to go out for them, for each and every individual people that he used to see that, oh no, this person is in pain. So I guess I should go there and talk to him about his pain for 5 minutes
Absolutely.
and maybe make him feel better. Maybe I cannot help him with the money that he requires for all the problems to be solved or the food that he requires to eat in order to survive. But I could actually talk to that person for 5 minutes, and maybe his day might end up in a
Better.
certain way, which he thought might not, yeah, in a better way actually. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So he's
I
a
think,
perfect example.
but this should be the normal for everybody. This is the normal for
This
everybody.
this is this should be the normal for everybody, because when you go to
I agree.
China, in a recent survey of mine, I've seen a video in China. I'm sorry to say this, but a person was dying on the middle of a road and nobody was there to help him. I was like, bro, that person is dying. Please call an ambulance for him. At least call an ambulance. No, the person was out with his dog, maybe in the park, or maybe he was on his way to his home from the park. He had his dog. The dog was like literally like, snoozing him. But the video confused me of the way the earth is moving, the people on earth. Like nobody basically, it was a 5 or 6 minutes video. Actually, it was 5 minutes 48 seconds video. You could tell by the information that I'm giving you how affected I was by looking at the video, because nobody was there to help him, even though he was Asian. I don't care even if he's an Asian or if he's British or American or Spanish. That person is
Sure.
also like me, has two eyes, a nose, a mouth, 2 ears, a head, two hands, two legs. It's like me, basically. It just doesn't look like me.
Exactly.
It's not the same
Yeah.
color as mine. It doesn't wear this.
Well,
Yeah, we are not
if
from the same country, but
yeah,
yeah,
if everybody looked the
humanity.
same, it'd be a different. It'd be a very very uninteresting place where all look
Exactly,
the same.
exactly. Let's say Richard, that person was someone who I knew, but or if that person was someone that looks like I knew someone, like, right, looks like someone that I knew, that would make a big difference. I
Yeah.
would I would
Have you
basically book a flight and go there. No, the
have you
situation is
heard
not
of
like that.
have you heard of something called pay it forward?
Sorry, I did not catch
Have
you.
you
Could you please go a
have
little bit
you heard?
slower?
Okay. Have you heard of the phrase "pay it forward"?
Pay it forward. The
Yeah.
phrase. I'm sorry, but I have not come across such phrase. Could you
Okay. So
please tell me what it means?
let me explain it to you. So, say for example, you see somebody that needs your help. So, or they're struggling. So you go to them and you help and support them, and you give them something, or maybe help them to do what they need to do. Maybe give them some clothing, money, some food,
Yeah.
everything else. Get them
Uh-huh.
to back on their feet to do something. And once
Yeah.
they're back on their
Yeah. Yeah.
feet,
Yeah.
you tell them
Yeah.
next time you see somebody, you help them. So you pay it forward
Yes.
every time.
Actually, I've seen a video
It's nice.
like
It's
that.
very nice.
It's not very nice. I've seen a documentary on this, actually, a 10-minute video, and I've seen. Let me share this video, the whole scenario of the video. So a grandmother and the child, and grandmother's child and his child was there. So the child knew that her grandmother's birthday was right after the date, right? But they did not have enough money to pay for her grandmother's birthday cake. So there was this guy who was behind. So the child was asking his dad that, daddy, can you buy this cake for grandma? So, and dad was like, dad couldn't say anything because dad didn't have enough money. So dad eventually took the cake from the place where they put the cake. Yeah, dad took the cake, and at the end of when they were on their way to check out from the store, the dad said to the cashier that he did not have enough money. Could he pay later on? And the cashier rejected, said that no, you cannot actually, because you don't have money for that. I cannot allow you to take goods from my store if you don't have money for it. So
Yeah.
the next person who was in the line behind paid the money and gave a receipt, gave a small receipt. He wrote there, pay it forward, like
Yeah, it's
the
true.
phrase that you said. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So yeah,
it's a very good thing to live by.
helped him out. Yeah, helped him out. And when the grandchild grew as an elder, right? She later on helped another person just the way that person helped him.
Okay. Well, that's exactly how it should be done. Always.
Yeah.
Should always try and do them.
Yeah, Richard, I have I did take a little bit of time out of my lunch break to practice with you, and could you please give me some feedbacks on
Yeah,
my
sure.
speaking skills? Yeah.
Absolutely. I think your speaking skills are good, and your understanding and the way you interact is good. I think you need to
Thank you.
when I ask you a question, to not try and answer it in a conversation like you would write a comprehension. So like,
Yeah.
what time does Jack go to the bar? And you say, Jack goes to the bar at so and so, which is like a writing and answering a question. It's got to flow more of Jack goes to the bar at this time. So it's more of a conversation rather than like you're writing. The other thing is when you talk about peoples with an S on, there's no such word because people is singular and plural.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to see many people, or those.
I'm going to see many people, or those people, because people is in plural form, right?
Yeah. People is the plural form. Person or people, not people with an S. Same with work. So when you say I have a lot of work to do, not I have a lot of works.
I have a lot of work to do.
I have a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm writing down actually. Thank you for actually. I am writing down my. Thank you for pointing out my mistakes.
And the other thing is to look at how people have a conversation about as a young person or a child or a kid grows up into an adult or becomes a man. Yeah.
Becomes a man. Yeah.
Yeah. Not grows into an elder or the elders of the.
Good. All right. Yeah. That's I did have a little bit of problem when it came to I did feel that I was
yeah. But you speak.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Richard.
No problem. Have a great day.
I love British. I love British English. That's why I try to follow.
No, it's good. British English.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Raihan, for
thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you. I love.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So nice to meet you too, Richard and Zahin. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
You're very welcome.
Hope to see you again. I will join again when I see you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Feel free to join.
Take care.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
ওকে সো আমাদের সাথে আমাদের একজন ভিউয়ার জয়েন করেছিলেন এবং তিনি তার IELTS স্পিকিং প্র্যাকটিস অনেক ভালোভাবেই চর্চা করেছেন আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার রিচার্ডের সাথে। তিনি অনেক ভালোভাবেই হেল্প করেছে আমাদের ভিউয়ারকে যাতে তিনি খুব সহজেই কমিউনিকেট করতে পারে ইংলিশে। সো আপনারাও চাইলে এইভাবে প্রতিদিন জয়েন করতে পারেন আমাদের সাথে এবং আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার অনেক সুন্দরভাবে আমাদেরকে লেসনগুলো বুঝিয়ে দেয়। সো I hand it to you now.
Okay. So how long do we have left?
Okay. We can continue for like 5 minutes.
No worries. Okay, so we were talking about the thing that I can't live without, and it's a book. Now, the reason why it's a book is there's a number of things I do with a book. right? So, firstly, I have a book that I read that is fiction. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a story. It's something that I'm really into. So I'm really into like Secret Service, the CIA, lawyers, intrigue, espionage, which is spying, thrillers.
Yeah.
You always want to know more. So I have to
Yeah.
read one of those books before I go to bed. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't not do that because I believe that a book is a cinema in your head.
Yeah.
Because when you read it, you have to create the image of what you're reading. And it's
Yeah.
really good. And the other thing about a book is that it helps you to get better at your English. Yeah.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
communication and presentations and writing. So I do that all the time because many, many, many years ago, when my English teacher said to me, "You're not very good. You need to start reading." And I said, "I hate reading." And he says, "No, you just haven't found the right book." Right?
Yeah, it's a
And
great advice.
he stuck with me, and I do that all the time. I do that now. To this day, I read, and I tell everybody else to. The other thing that I do with a book, I have to have a book that's about management, self-discipline, something that's non-fiction that I
Yeah.
can read about. So Stephen Bartlett, reading about, there's a great book called The 7 Habits of Effective People by Stephen Covey. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is one of the best books you will ever read about life and things that you want to achieve, because it's about two-way things. It is an amazing book.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
interesting.
why I like reading. So
Yeah.
that's the thing I
You
can't live without.
inspired me to read today.
There you go. I can't live
Thank
without
you.
those. So there you go. Some of the skills that I have. Wow. One of my best skills, I think, is communicating in front of a large audience.
Yeah,
I
that's for
like
sure.
to when I used to work in a previous company, I used to stand in front of 300 students and teachers, and I used to talk to them about what we would do or be able to help them with in their English, maths, or science, whichever topic it was. And they would throw questions at me from all over, all the students, all the staff, and I was on the stage. And for me, that's the best thing because
Yeah.
they understand that you're there to help them and you want to help them, and you're not afraid to stand in front of all of them to show what you can help them with. And this is
It's a
really good.
huge quality to be able to present ourselves in front of a huge crowd. It's a
Yeah.
huge achievement, I guess.
Yeah, it is. And everybody gets nervous, but it's managing those nerves. And I think that if somebody didn't get nervous when they stood in front of somebody, then there's something wrong. Because
Yeah.
you don't have to be nervous, but you can have that feeling in your stomach nervous, right? But that's excitement, and that's a good thing because it gives you the adrenaline to go out there. And once you go out there, like everybody, once you start, your confidence builds and you become better at it.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the best qualities I think I have. I think that's what I see myself, but I don't know
Well
how
done.
I don't see how others see it. But there's various management things you can do to analyze how you see yourself and how others see you. On that would be great. I must go for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, I guess we can end it.
Okay, cool. All right. All right.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for listening.
ওকে সো ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে আমাদের সাথে থাকার জন্য। আমাদের লাইভটি শেয়ার করতে পারেন আপনাদের ফ্রেন্ডসদের সাথে এবং আপনাদের ফ্রেন্ডসদেরকেও ইনভাইট করতে পারেন আমাদের পেজে, যাতে তারা আমাদের পরবর্তী লাইভগুলোতে জয়েন করতে পারে এবং তাদের স্পিকিং স্কিল প্র্যাকটিস করতে পারে আমাদের ব্রিটিশ টিচার রিচার্ডের সাথে। উনি অনেক হেল্পফুল এবং অনেক আমাদেরকে খুব সহজেই বুঝিয়ে দেয় যে আমরা কোন টপিক গুলো নিয়ে ডিসকাস করলে আমাদের আইএলটিএস স্পিকিং স্কিল আমরা বেটার করতে পারি, কমিউনিকেট করতে পারি। সো থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ মিস্টার রিচার্ড, ইট ওয়াজ
You're very
রিয়েলি
welcome.
নাইস টু হ্যাভ ইউ।
It was
ওকে,
good.
সি ইউ সুন। ওকে,
See you soon. Bye.
Okay.